Hello, my demons and ghouls, welcome back, and it is August. At least it should be when this video comes out, and you know what that means? Artfight is over, which is unfortunate, and I feel like it went by really fast. But I don't know about you guys, but I had a blast this year. I was really looking forward to throwing myself in, getting a bunch of work done, even with SideFest going on, and I just make the most out of it that I really could, but maybe I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself. For those who don't know who Artfight is, it is an art gifting game. Everyone is put onto teams of their choice, and they choose characters on the opposing team to then draw and earn points for. But all in all, it's mostly for fun. The points don't matter. It's just to get an opportunity to draw other people's characters and hopefully to receive some art of your characters. So for this year, there was a little bit of a twist. There were 3 teams instead of the usual 2. It was Team Comedy, Team Tragedy, and Team Mystery. Ooh. Of course, I saw this goober on Team Comedy and said, yeah, that's my guy. I'm picking that one. And joined the team along with my friend Lapis. And I did the thing I normally do where I get a Google Doc and put all of my references in it, but I also included the name of the character, the actual account name, and the ID for the character, but I also put in a little description of what I wanted the pose to be for each character and sort of set up the scene, and then that was it. I was off to the races. I was really excited because last year I only did, I think, 11 attacks, and they're good. I really liked them. But I didn't get to do as many as I wanted to. And obviously, by this point, as I talk, I'm sure the attacks that I have done are popping up behind me. But this year, I really wanted to give it my all, and even though I didn't experiment as much as I would have liked, I did do a little bit, but I got out 23 attacks, I think, in total, which is crazy. I got to 22 and I said, I don't want to just double what I did last year. Let me do one more. And on August 31st, I banged out one last one. So, as I said before, behind me is the attacks that I've done first, and then afterwards I will be showing off the attacks that I received. But with that, I did want to do a little bit of statistics. So as I said, I did 23 attacks in total. Of those attacks, 2 of them were revenges. I really wish I could have done more, but I was doing so many just regular attacks that I kind of didn't have time to fit in any revenges. Out of the attacks I received, 4 of them were revenges for attacks that I did. Now, the attacks I received by myself, or I guess I'll call them defenses, I received, I think it was 15 or 16 in total, which is a pretty good ratio, I would say. I really loved them all. I don't ever want to pick a favorite, because that's not fair. But I do want to say, I got a 3D attack this year on one of my characters, on one of my spookier characters, and I was quite impressed. I have never received a 3D attack like that before. Very cool. I was also like, hey, since I dabble in Blender, would you mind sending me the file so I can look at it? And they were very nice, and they did send it my way. I also got a very sweet message from someone saying, hey, I don't know if I'll be able to finish your attack for this year, but I still want to send you the art. Where can I send it to you? Which I thought was incredibly sweet. And of course, I gave them some info, but I just thought that was still really sweet, and that just goes to show that Artfight is very kind, very sweet. I try to encourage as many people as I can every single year to join. I hope you guys had fun if you did participate. Tell me if you got something that was really interesting. Maybe you got a attack for a character that never gets drawn before. I always love to see who are you picking? Who do you go for? What are you what is your goals for our fight? So let me know. I would love to know. I hope you guys had a good year. I'm so looking forward to next year already. I really want to try, like I said, maybe not do as many attacks as I did this year. It was kind of a lot, but I would love to be able to experiment, do a little more, just really go crazy, go ham. But Maybe I could focus a little bit more on revenges for next year. We'll have to see. But for now, leave your speculations as to what you think the teams for next year will be and what you plan to do for next year if you have any goals. But yeah, I'll leave it at this. Hopefully that there's still art going behind me, maybe the attacks I've received going on, and I will leave a little icon. It's the Artfight logo, but it's red to show that that was a revenge. Either I revenged someone or someone revenged me to help identify them. But yeah, enjoy. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.